Hello, hello. Welcome to the channel. My name's Nobby. Thank you for tuning in to episode 39 of our Path of Exile beginners playthrough. I'll click that button first to change scenes, then I don't need to forget. I have been trying to figure out how long we've got. So this video is currently the 9th of November for me, but this video goes live on the 14th. The announcement for the next league is going to be at the end of November, so I reckon another 2 weeks as of the release of this video. And then we've probably got another week until it actually launches. So I've got about 20 episodes. This is episode 39. So rough numbers, I've probably got up until episode 60 to get all these acts done. I am at the Labyrinth Aspirants trial area at the minute. I just wanted to go on to the activation device just to confirm. We've now got all 3 of the trials for the next lab, the Cruel Lab. That is level 55. The next one after that is level 68. You need to have done these. You can wait till you're over level, but you need to have done these 2 by the end of Act 10. I will probably do this one at the end of Act 8. We're currently closing in on the end of Act 7 now. We are level 60. We have got our resistances capped. But I'm going to wait until the end of Act 8. We'll probably level 65 plus. And then we'll do the next labyrinth. And then as long as I've done this last one before the end of Act 10, surprise, surprise, you're getting a minus 30% debuff on your resistances. We should be good to go. So there's 2 more labs to do. The next batch of trial locations are 1 in Act 8, the bathhouse, 1 in Act 9, the tunnels, and 1 in Act 10, the ossuary. So we've got 3 more trials to find, 1 in Act 8, 1 in Act 9, 1 in Act 10. We've done these 3, Act 6 and Act 7, and we are just closing in on the end of Act 7 now. Also, some of the more eagle-eyed amongst you will have noticed, if you're following the build video guide, it's increased duration with Molten Shell and Despair. I've put cast when damage taken on. I've done that because feel free to experiment with the build guide. It is a guide. You don't necessarily have to follow it word for word. But I did want to highlight and explain the cast when damage taken. It's a really useful gem that adds a bit of a passive skill to your skills. For example, Despair, I don't need to worry about casting now because it's going to cast when we take a hit. And as and when we can link Molten Shell up with it as well, when we take damage, that's going to give us a bit of a shield. So yes, increased duration is what it recommended in the build guide, but I've gone with cast when damage taken because I did want to highlight it in the videos, especially in this tutorial. You'll find a lot of build guides, not necessarily this one, but a lot of other build guides you see with their utility slots, i.e. these 4-socket ones. A lot of them do use a cast when damage taken setup. It's really handy to have. And it saves old man fingers having to press an extra button because it's now just a passive. Alright, I am still struggling with this flaming cold. I cannot shift, so I apologise for being croaky. We are Act 7. We've just gone to Chamber of Sin, done Malagaro's map. And we are now in the den, bypassing this blocked passage. And we need to deal with Greust. And we need to go and help Silk in the Arakali's temple. And we've also got the Lord's Labyrinth to do, which we're waiting for. So let's go straight into the den. I don't think we had any more upgrades, if I remember rightly. No, we're doing okay at the minute. We're rocking some decent gear. Probably looking for jewellery, because that's only got as a base plus 12% fire and cold. That could probably do with being a plus 15 or so. Although it has also got another plus 12 to all ally resistances. That one is plus 14% as base, so that's not too bad either. Life we're on 2,600 just short of. So we're on target for that rough number of 350 per act. So let's get into it. Let's keep on working. Our auras are now up. Always check them when you log in. Sometimes they turn off. It looks like we've got another expedition here. We're getting plenty of them at the minute. So we shall set this one off shortly. Just clear around it. There we go. Okay, so we've got 4. Possibly. Search for ancient Kalguran text. One of these might actually capture 2 of them. Will it? It will. Okay. So that'll do those 2. We'll pop that one on there. Pop that one on there. And we'll pop the final one on there. That should be all of them. Okay, let's detonate. Drop some totems and go mad. Another orb of binding. There we go. I think we're good. That was a nice clear, wasn't it? All right. Open the chests. Picking up more currency. Sun artifacts this time. Armor and evasion helmet. 2 green, 2 red. Mana flask. We're looking for divine ones now. I think that's it for there, isn't it? Yes, it is. Okay. Right, keep on moving through. Try and deal with that summoner first. There we go. Basic strongbox here. Notice I always dash out of the way once you pop them strong boxes. They can sometimes freeze you, hurt you, explode on you. Always worth running away from. Right, nothing else up here. I'm pretty sure this one is just one way. Yeah, it is. I'll take that for now. Another lacquered helmet. More majestic plate. Yeah, we'll stay out of the way of that. A quiver. 13% fizzes extra chaos damage. That might be interesting. We'll have a look at that in a minute. Some base armor gloves. Sorry, boots even. 3 red, 1 green. Not a combination that we need, unfortunately. I'm now waiting for sort of the right combination so we don't have to mess around trying to get the correct coloured sockets. More flasks. Another base, armor evasion. 2 red, 2 green that time. We need a red, blue, red linked is what we need. So we can put in... Molten Shell here with the cast when damage taken and despair. That's what we need ideally. If we magically find an item that's got a red, blue, red linked that's sort of armor and evasion, we might want to look at that. Ashen Fields. Okay. There is a waypoint here. In fact, there is a waypoint here because it's right here. There seems to be lots of things spawn straight away, so just keep spanning them totems. There we go. Right. Okay. That was a bit keen, wasn't it? Nothing else, I don't think. We will head back to town. Let's go and do a sell. I think we filled up quite nicely in there, didn't we?
Greetings.
We did indeed. Fizz damage to attacks, lightning damage to attacks, fire resist, lightning resist. Fire resist, cold resist. We could still craft some life on it. Is that going to be an increase? 806, roughly. Oh, I'm in the sell screen. I do that every time. 814, only slightly. More importantly, what does it do? It still keeps us capped. In fact, it rounds us off a little bit better. Fizz damages extra cold. Chaos damage is definitely what we need. All right, we might take that. Evasion, regenerate life per second. Not really. Not really. Not really. Not really. Ideally, we're looking for resistances and decent life rolls. Like that one there, +7 max life, trash. That one there, +63 max life, not bad. Obviously, we can't wear that because we need strength, but that's the idea of what we're looking for. +4 max life, absolutely terrible. Right. So if you're glancing, you are looking for, ideally, resistances, max life. Right, just making sure before we sell this, none of these have been scuffed, none of them are red, so I can still use all my abilities. Always do that, guys. I've made that mistake a couple of times. When you sell a piece of gear and then you've absolutely scuffed your abilities until you can work out your attributes. Right, hideout. Let's quickly go and see if we can pop life on this quiver. We can indeed. Nothing else, I don't think. No, nothing else we'd need to put on there anyway. 37, not bad. Considering it's a 26 to 40, we got 37. We'll take that. All right. Straight back into the Ashen Fields. Again, it looks like there's just one way to go. In fact, Greust is here somewhere, so we need to find him. And then there's one way to go. Okay, looks like we're going to be clearing some of this zone. And this is the back end of what was blocked before. So what I'll do, I'll run around the outskirts first. Orb of Scouring, we'll definitely need some of them. Blocks attacks, do you? Right, nothing that we can use, but there's a chromatic in there. Armor scraps. Silver coins. Let's work our way around this half first. We'll just follow this wall that's now disappeared. Lovely. There is level 61. We are still working on our totems here. And it's the placement speed and attack speed all the way around to this watchtowers is where we're heading. There we go. There we are, we're doing all right now. Okay, this, I think, is going to be the fight. It is definitely going to be the fight. All right, how are we for gear space? We'll do a portal, I think. Because not only will it recharge our flasks, but we can sell, clear our inventory down. Right, let's have a look. Oops. Shift click, not control click. Anything. 71 max life is nice. The rest of it is pretty trash, though. 68 max life is all right. Again, the rest of it's pretty trash, though. Axe, no. Evasion. 12 max life is terrible. The regenerate life per second is all right, though. Big evasion, 963, but that needs to be, ideally now, we're looking for 5 link. That's just chromatic recipe, and that is trash. Okay. Sell all. Stash currencies. 47 coins. We do also need to go and do the rogue's marker, don't we? I need to show you the heist league. We'll look at that at some point. I'm just keen at the minute to get through more of the axe, so I'm not going to run out of time come next league announcement. Right, let's go in here. There we go. Job done. We have a unique ring. Interesting. We'll have a look at that for definite. A belt. Definitely the ring. Let's have a look. Is it any good? Energy shield. Wow. Plus 39 fire resistance, but you lose 40% cold resistance. Crikey. All right, then. Obviously good for an energy shield build. That's about it. Jesus. We won't be using that. Put it that way. No good. Right. Okay, that's another mini-god, but it was an actual mission, not an optional. So that's been done. We don't need that, though, because our build guide says we need this physical damage reduction one. Fine. Out into the northern forest. I am guessing this is the right way to go. It is. Now, there is the optional area here, which will be the Dread Thicket. We don't need to do it yet. We can come back here because you're going to have to collect 7 fireflies, and they take up inventory slots, and you can't get rid of them until you've gone through the next phase. So we'll do the next phase first. We can always just half waystone back here, half back here. Jesus, there's my World of Warcraft coming out, isn't it? We can always waypoint back here and find the Dread Thicket, but we're going to head up to the Causeway. Oh, 4 link greens. We're getting closer. I would love to upgrade. Oh, we've got more expedition as well. The chest and the bow, but I'm really holding out for 5 link. We could upgrade 4 link just for an extra bit of maybe higher rolls and things. But I would love to get 5 links now, because they would be massive upgrades. Alright, just clear around it. So we've got 4 explosives that we can place. So we'll pop one on the bottom one there. That's as far as they can go, actually, so we're not going to reach the bottom one there. Okay, let's pop one there. I don't think we'll be able to get these with 2. We'll pop one there. Can I get further now I've placed one? I can. Ah, right, okay. So you have to chain them to get the distance. Yeah, I can't get one there. Can I get one down here now then we've chained? Possibly. No. Doesn't look like we can. Okay, looks like we're only placing 3. Just make sure everything dies. Alright then. What have we got? A superior cleave. So that's a quality gem. We'll take that for selling. Any more for any more? A couple of chests here to open. Superior flask we'll take. Yellow plate we'll take for now. Okay. Can't carry the bow. Jeweler's orbs we'll definitely take though. 3 of them. Very nice. We are looking for the Causeway. I think that one down there, ooh, let's get out of there, is the Dread Thicket. I think we are full. We are full. All right then. We have got a Vaal area here. Okay, let's try and remember this time to actually do the Vaal area, shall we? Not just waypoint back in and carry on. What are we on? 21 minutes. We've got time. All right. Take the necklace. Thank you. Eremia, we have for a reward. Let's do a quick sell first, actually. Sell items. Nope. Shift click. Armor, energy shield. Unfortunately not. Nope. That will go in the collection. That's superior. That's superior. Okay. Right. Eremia. Passive skill point. Thank you very much. More totem speed. And into the Northern Forest. We've got a Vaal area. Don't forget this time. Let's go for it. These mini dungeons are great. Just run to the end. Hopefully you'll get a Vaal gem at the end of it that you can actually use. But, you know, I'm keeping them to sell if nothing else. Some of them will be worth something to somebody. Maybe not this late in the league, but, of course, if you're on from launch, you can make some serious money. From selling stuff. Right. Vaal Vessel, sacrifice at noon. We've got a card. 1 of 9. A corrupted tabula rasa. Very nice. A superior Vaal Flicker Strike. No good for us. Again, might be worth selling though. Okay, work our way back up. Why is there a quest icon there? Let's go and have a quick look. Ah, this is the necklace for group. Right, okay. We can do this one then. Is that it? Are we done? I think we're done. Right, okay. Nice. our 3 chromatics. And we are at the Causeway. All right, we'll rush through here. I think there is a waypoint here, but it's towards the end. I think it is. Oh, our first 6 socket. They are worth getting. They do sell for 7 jeweler's orbs, I believe. So yes, 6 link, 6 socket, definitely want to pick up. Even if you can't use them, you can sell them for a lot of currency. What have we got here? Catalyst, a Vaal orb card. We have got an essence over here, so we'll go and get this. There we go. Take the smoke shrine, makes us a little bit harder to hit. There's the waypoint, fantastic. There is a crafting recipe here as well. Cold damage. Alright, not for us. Anything else on here? I think that might be it, you know. Alright, waypoint. Let's go sell.
I feel I have...
Okay, what are you going to give us? 12 to all attributes. That might be the handy one because we do need attributes if we're going to replace this. Effectively, it is strength and int, actually. We'll take the strength and int one. Just in case it does some really funky rolls and we can actually use it. Armor, evasion, those rolls are terrible. Plus 14 to all resistances is alright, but apart from that, that is shocking. And if we were to replace it, see how that's red now, so that would scuff increased duration on there. Okay. Quick ID on these. 38 max life, nope. Don't need that, don't need that, don't need that. 6 socket, let's just sell that so I can show you. I'm pretty sure it's 7. It is. 7 jeweler's orbs. That's the Vaal one, superior. Everything else can go.
Journey well.
Divination cards. Full sets. 10 orbs of alteration. We have 1 to hand in. Okay. Right, I think that'll do for this episode, folks. Bang on 30 minutes. Thank you very much for watching this episode. I really do appreciate you taking the time. If you are enjoying these videos, I'd love you to drop a like on them. It does help other people find them. And if you're new around here, subbing to the channel, we are popping out daily Path of Exile videos. And there should now be, at the time of this release, or very soon, a Final Fantasy MSQ playthrough going live as well. So thank you very much, folks. See you again soon. Take care.